In this video, we'll be covering the 3 prerequisites needed in order to start your dog's training at Advanced Canine Systems. These 3 points are also covered in the introduction binders you received during your initial evaluation lesson. Since the foundational steps of our training system are rooted in positive reinforcement, we must first achieve appropriate levels of motivation in order to maximize your dog's interest and learning ability. In this section of the video, we'll demonstrate a couple of dogs that are not sufficiently motivated by their food to start the learning process, followed by a group of dogs that are appropriately motivated. Before moving on to teaching any behaviors, we want to achieve high levels of motivation, not only in familiar and comfortable settings like your home, but also in different and unfamiliar settings. We recommend that once your dog is sufficiently motivated in the house, work them outside until you achieve those same levels of motivation. Once your dog is motivated outside, work them in new places such as the local park, shopping centers, etc. If you notice that their motivation drops during any of these environmental changes, only work them in those specific types of environments until you achieve the same levels of motivation. Once your dog is sufficiently motivated to work for their food, we can start using that food as incentive for learning new behaviors. The first behavior we'll teach is place. We'll start by luring our dogs onto their elevated place bed and then rewarding them with the food. We'll then free them off of the place bed with the release word. At ACS, we use the word free. We touch our dogs in order to have a tactile input, and then we invite them off of their place. In the initial phase of this exercise, we're not working on duration. We just want to lure our dogs onto place, reward them, and then free them off.
Good. Free. Good. Free. Good. Free.
Once your dogs love getting onto place, you'll then turn them around using the food so that they're facing you.
Good. Free. Good. Free. Good. Free.
Good. In the final section of this video, we'll demonstrate some crate games you can play with your dogs. Just as in the initial phases of teaching place, we're not working on duration yet. We simply want to show our dogs that going into their crates is fun and exciting. We start this process by throwing food into their crates, then inviting them back out so we can repeat the process. Remember to keep your sessions short and fun so that the dogs enjoy the learning process as much as possible.